Right, we're moving on to smaller pictures now. This is our weekly roundup of local news from our guest hometowns. Danny Wallace.
Yes.
You were born in Scotland.
Yes, in Dundee.
But you grew up in Loughborough.
Yeah, and
presumably when you got there, you were quite an exotic creature.
Oh, I really was. No one had ever moved to Loughborough before. It was the first time it ever happened. The headlines were probably in the Loughborough Echo, "Look, a stranger from somewhere else." But I had this very, very strong... I was essentially an accent like a deeper Lorraine Kelly, and I got there, and I got a very, very good part in the school play. It was when Ian McCaskill was at the height of his powers, so I was like the funny weatherman. And the rehearsals went very well. That was no problem. It was fine. And I go out there on the actual night, and I do it, and I start saying it in my accent, and it was the sea of terrified, open mouths, like you are now. And the next night, they demoted me, and they put me on as a mute English footballer. Feel my pain. So 6 weeks later, I was talking like this, like a Loughborough boy.
Well, actually, funny enough, I don't think Loughborough has changed very much. These are... I love the Loughborough Echo.
Nothing
These are real headlines from the Loughborough Echo. First one, stranger stared at by locals.
That's you! That was you!
That was me.
This is my favourite one. It is moth captured on film. This is where someone has sent in a picture of a moth. That's it. And the story continues. It is certainly the first moth my wife and I have ever seen in our garden. Although my son saw one in my back garden a year ago. Interesting stuff when you go out in Loughborough with a torch. Anything can happen. And there's loads of them. Here's one. Town nearly had trams. No one injured in accident. This is all in the same edition.
Amazing. All in the same edition?
All in the same edition.
Nothing has changed.
Wait. This is classic, though. And this is my favourite. Comedian Davidson pops into town. Now, this is where comedian Jim Davidson made an appearance at Charlie's Steakhouse in Loughborough on Tuesday night. The article continues. The Echo was informed by fellow diner Steve Bailey of Silby, who was there enjoying a meal with his wife Rebecca. The owner of Charlie's was contacted, great journalism this, to confirm Jim had been in town. He said, yes, he was here last night.
Are they local?